I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media, and today we're joined with Peg and Sue from the Waupaca Area Public Library. And how are you doing this week?
Good. Good morning, Josh.
I'm so excited. I kind of feel like spring is around the corner.
And the weather finally warmed up.
I know. I'm so excited.
I was able to drive with my car windows down yesterday, and it felt good at 19 degrees.
You're brave.
Well, it was the sun heating things up really quick through the windows.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So the first thing we want to talk about today is the library's got a new initiative where your patrons, not only can they check out books and DVDs and all the normal stuff, they can check out laptops and take those home. So tell us the reason why and how people can check those out.
So this is brand new, Josh. We haven't done this before. We got a grant that made it available for our library patrons. And through that grant, we got 5 brand new laptops. And they're in cases, and they're all ready to be checked out. And they can be checked out with your InfoSoup library card for 2 weeks. The only thing we caution you is that it's not going to save any of your data on that computer, so you really have to have some kind of a stick, a flash drive to save anything you want to save, or if you have a Gmail account, you can save it there. But these are all ready to go. We're just waiting for people to come in and check them out.
Very cool.
So, this is something I thought about personally. When my laptop died and I was like, I can't get to Best Buy, or whatever. Man, that would have been a lifesaver, because it never happens to you when you're, got lots of free time. It always happens when your deadline is looming and you need a little boost, So it's nice to know the library has that. And we got that through a grant, and other libraries in our system got some laptops too. So the thing to remember that is, if you get it in Waupaca, you have to return it to Waupaca. You can't return it to another OWL's library. But
yeah,
I'm going to deter from this topic a little bit. You've got those hotspots available soon that you'll be checking out. So maybe someone who doesn't have a computer or internet at home, maybe they can get their hands on both at once.
Yeah, we're real close to having those ready, and that was another grant from the Community Foundation to provide access to people who don't have it. And that's one of our real big tenets. That's the goals that we have, is to provide access. So those 2 programs are ways that people can access technology through the library with your library card. So those hotspots are coming. I can't tell you to come in and get them today. We've got a little bit more work to do on them, but within the next couple of weeks, be watching our website for that. That's going to be a big announcement.
Very cool. Something else, speaking of your website, is you're putting together a lot of information about the vaccine. So what can people find on the library's website with that?
Well, one of the things, we're hearing all sorts of stories. I worked the election recently, and I heard lots of people come in with crazy stories or theories about the vaccine. And I heard this and I heard that, and the library has always been a very responsible place to find accurate information, so that you can read the information that is given to us by authentic sources and make those decisions, rather than listening to what's happening on social media or whatever. So we are very careful to put on our website the sites that are coming from trusted resources, the CDC, the state, the health organizations in our area, our county health. We've been working, as you know, Josh, we've been working hand in hand through this whole COVID with our county Health and Human Services Department. So we're really excited to tell people to, do your research, be smart about making those decisions about getting the vaccine. And if you decide that, yes, you want to get the vaccine, there's resources on our page about how to get them, right, Peg?
There are, and one thing you do need to know is, if you're in that group that can get a vaccine now, you have to be eligible right now, and that's 65 and up, and healthcare workers, very soon they're going to be opening that up to more people. But if you go to Walgreens, you will have to have an email address. So in order to sign up, that is not a field you can skip. So if you don't have an email address, consider calling the county because they will sign you up over the phone. Or Hometown Pharmacy does not require an email address, and you can give them their phone number. So just make sure that when you go to those sites that you're using the proper pieces that they need. And if Walgreens was your first choice and you don't have email, I would point you to another source.
Well, and there is a scam that we've heard about recently too. So if someone is asking you to put money out to be put on a list, that is a scam. Do not fall for that. Don't think you can pay $20 and move to the top of the list. So that's not going to happen. So be careful with your online resources, and if there's a question that we can help you with, always, by all means, call us at the library. We'll do our best to help you through it.
Well, the best advice I've seen with the vaccine, if you want to get it, is you initiate the contact. You call public health or a retailer offering it. Don't accept a random phone call or email or text from someone offering it to you, or call your healthcare provider, and you initiate that official source, and you're dealing with the real thing.
Exactly. Good advice.
Yeah, great advice.
And speaking of COVID, the vaccine's rolling out. We've seen the numbers trending down, and that means the library is evaluating service levels. So what can we expect? What's upcoming with that?
So this week, we're actually allowing use of the study room. So call for a reservation to make sure you can be the one person who gets to use that room during the day. We're continuing with our computers. You don't have to make an appointment. You can stop by. There may be a time that you have to step out if there aren't any available. But we've got those two services. And we're really seriously talking about allowing people back into the library for something we'll call intentional browsing. You have a reason to be there. You're going to be looking for a fiction book. You need to check out a magazine. Those kinds of browsing.
Maybe you want to pick up your holds.
Yeah. Yes. Some people want to come in. We're still providing curbside service. That hasn't stopped, but we're thinking within the next couple of weeks. So please be watching us, give us a call, and we're thinking that intentional browsing is coming. It's around the corner.
Very cool. Very
so
cool.
I just want to thank everybody. This is only possible because people have been so careful in how they're handling it this winter. And I know that this has been hard. I hear people grumbling. I grumble about it. And it feels like we've got pandemic fatigue every day, but it's paying off. And we're seeing more and more people. I drove down Fulton Street and I saw Culver's, their dining room is open now, so we're seeing these things start to open up, and I think it's going to help us find that new normal, Josh. It's not going to go back to the way it was. We're always going to have to be careful. We're always going to have to be responsible for weighing our risks, which, that's one of the things life is all about. Everything is a risk. If you take no risks, you don't function very well. So but we need to weigh those responsibilities. And so we're going to try and do our best to help people get back to some sort of normalcy, the new normal, so to speak, at the library. But that can only happen if people are really wearing their masks, being socially distanced, being responsible about washing their hands, using our hand sanitizer, and we'll have some procedures that people will have to follow, but it's not anything that is going to restrict your freedom to use the library, which is going to be the best thing ever. Woo! I'm very excited about this. And I want to see kids again at the library.
And we're talking about getting our book sale ready to open within the next couple of days too. So if you're looking for books to purchase through the Friends of the Library, that book sale room will be opening probably by early next week.
Yeah, use at your own risk, but yeah. Ooh, I'm excited.
And tax forms in the lobby.
Well, Sue and Peg, appreciate the update. Certainly a lot of good news in here, whether it's the laptops, whether it's the service levels at the library, and we'll talk again soon and hopefully have more good news in a couple weeks.
Thanks,
Look forward to it. Thanks.
Thank you.